Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me here this brand new, beautiful rising day. Today is Thursday, April the 20th. You know what? Is it time for Taurus? I'm gonna have to check on that. Let me, in fact, let me pull this up. It might be Taurus' birthday because my hold on. Let's see. Taurus horoscope starts. It doesn't give me a date. What is the date? OMG. Guess what? I'm gonna pause it because I have to give the balloons to Taurus today. It's their birthday. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so today is Thursday, April 20th, and I like to say happy birthday to all the Tauruses out there. Today is the start of the Taurus horoscope month. They go from April the 20th through May the 20th. That seems like it's pretty easy for me to remember each time. And I have put it on my calendar to always try to at least the first day, use the first day of the new horoscope month to congratulate everyone on a wonderful birthday. Enjoy your day, or if you get a chance to enjoy it on the weekend, but enjoy life. As I say, work very hard to make heaven right here on earth for yourself, okay? And so, happy birthday. I hope you many more. Enjoy your day and have the best day you can, okay? So, that's for our Tauruses. Go Taurus, it's your birthday. Go Taurus, it's your birthday. We're not going to get into that right now, but happy birthday. Okay, so I'm going to sit this right here. I'm actually in a smaller little spot in my office that I kind of queued off here so that I can show you this. Yesterday, I mentioned, I'll make sure we get our lighting. As you see, the beautiful sun, mwah, mwah, mwah. I love being out in nature. And any chance you can get to be out in nature and get all that good, delicious sun, all that deliciousness, go for it, okay? Go for it. I have it coming through this window here, but I didn't open this window up here. I don't know why. I will do that today. Okay, so here I made two layered images on yesterday that will be going on coffee cups right now. And I want to go ahead. I started, my intention was just to go ahead and do it this morning. I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and put it on camera because I did mention yesterday that I would like to do it on camera so that you can see how I do it. Now I was able to layer the skin on these because most of the cups that I do, they don't have the color skin on it at all. It's just the regular coffee cup, and then I just put the black vinyl or whatever color vinyl on it. And so, but I can do it this way as well. And I have made a comment that usually if you have to do something with a lot of colors, it's almost easier, and it really is, to do what they call the water slide decal or do sublimation. I do not have water slide decals. In fact, I need to check my order from Amazon. Ooh, I'll do that right after here, after I get off of the screen here. But I've seen ladies do the water slide. It seems so easy. And then, of course, sublimating. If you have a sublimated cup or you have a way to make your cup sublimated. I purchased a product to turn cups into a sublimated surface. So I have yet to try that out. That would really be the easiest way, is to sublimate it. But I went ahead and did it vinyl, and I broke them up. Here I broke this up into, of course, the brown and the black. Here I broke this up into the brown, black, and this is actually purple right here at her lips. And so I'm going to put it on the cup, and then later on I'm going to let this sit on the cup for a while, and then I'll bling it out a little bit later on screen. Okay, this is going to be so gorgeous. And give me just a second. Well, actually, we can go ahead because this is the size cup that they are requesting. This is the largest cup that I sell, coffee cup that is. This is a 16-ounce coffee cup. You see it has that little lip piece right here, and it's so cute. And it's you can get a 14-ounce and 11-ounce. I ordered a ton of sublimated cups from Amazon, and I may have had like 25. Either I had 25. I think it was 25 or 50. I think it was 25 cups. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about tumblers. I may have ordered maybe 12 sublimated cups. But here's the thing: when they came with a box, but you got to pay attention because they were all 11 ounce. They're really, I thought they were very teeny because once again, I've always been a coffee drinker and now a tea drinker, and I usually want a larger cup. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start my cups. Let's see, is this the cup I'm going to use? Yes, because I have two images. I have three cups here. I'm just going to check to make sure. Sometimes you have little nicks on the cups, and it's just like, what's that about? But here again, if it's in a heat kiln or however cups are made, everything can't always be perfect. And then you can always find a way that you can actually bling over it or cover it up with vinyl. So once again, this is a vinyl application. And I know when you see the color, you might think it's sublimated or water slide. It is not. I have not received my water slides yet, but I promise you, I can't wait. And of course, the thing about the water slides, you have to have I don't think you use sublimated ink though. I think you can just use regular ink. It's you can just use regular copy or color ink. It's real deep. I probably have to set up my other copier or go to a Staples and try to get some prints on the water slide decal paperwork. But once again, this is what I will be adding to my cups. Okay, so let me get this one. Let me show you what I'm going to be doing here. I'm gonna get my and this tape will probably be a 30-minute tape. It will probably be a 30-minute tape. Then again, maybe it won't if I keep pausing it to show you just what I'm going to put on, because it's really not that difficult, to be honest with you. It might be 15 minutes. We got this here. Okay, so now I am, I wonder if I can, okay, so we got the cup here, right? So you can get a good look. Let's sit this out the way for a second. Oh, sit this out the way. So I'm going to place that right here. Oh, hold on for just 1 second. I need to go get the transfer tape. Hold on. Okay, so I have some Cricut tape, Cricut transfer tape I have not used. I may have just been cutting off a big sheet at one time for another project. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my transfer tape. Let me put my glasses on. Even though I'm in the light, I still need glasses to see close. Like I tell people, I can see you a mile away. So not you, but someone a mile away. Once it get very detailed up close, and I do have a latest prescription on, but I don't know. I wish I had the answer, but and I'm sure we have the answer. We're just not stopping to listen for the answer. So I am going to put my transfer tape right on top of this image, like I do all of them. You see, I stuck the image. I stuck the image right under my transfer tape, right? But now all I'm doing, oh, you can't get up. Let's see. Now all that I'm doing is just scraping to take the image off. Most of you know how to do this process, okay? Okay, okay, so now I am going to pull the image off here. You see how it's coming up? And keep in mind, I layered it on my initial sheet. Some people actually get the transfer tape and just be putting it on top and on top, which is what I did. But because I did it beforehand, I can't show you that process right now, but I'll be happy to when I get an opportunity. So I'm just going to take my cup, right? Take my cup. Let's see. I am going to, I want it to be stable down here. Make sure it's straight to me. because once again I'm adding some wording too. That's going to be my only other thing, is that I'm adding some words to it. And this particular one is, I see 17. I may be able to add the word to that side actually. Let's see if I want it on the words on the right side of her. I got to see. I have to think about if I want the wording, because that wording is very important. So I can put it here, so when you see her with her cup, she can go right here. Or put her in the middle. The words will have to be there. So I'm going to have to put her on either this side. I almost want her on that side. I almost want the words on this edge here for some strange reason. Hold on for a second. Let me figure it out. Hold on. Okay, I'm now placing it on here. Lord knows it took long enough for me to figure out. I guess when I'm doing things for me in my mind, I know how I like it. But I'm always thinking of how the other person would like it. Sometimes that throws you off a little bit. If I just do what I've been doing the whole time, I'm sure it will be fine. If it's not fine, then, I want to fill the orders based on what the customer wants. But I just know that sometimes when you're trying to figure out what they want, sometimes you overthink, is what I'm basically saying. You might overthink it so deeply till it's just like, oh, I need to go take a 5-minute break. Because you done beat up on your thoughts so deeply. But anyway, as you see, I'm just removing it from the transfer tape over to the cup. All right, so let's remove the tape. I always start from the top. I like starting from the top. I can get, okay. So here again, like to roll it. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Because sometimes when you roll it off, you get a lot of bubbles underneath it. So you'll have to work on removing the bubbles. She have a few bubbles on her face, so you know I got to get that out, right? Why her face? It could have been her hair. Because see, a lot of times the hair, you can just do something to the hair piece. Huh. So what I'm gonna have to do, as you see, I don't know if you can see it, it came on, but there are a few bubbles. There are a few little bubbles I need to get up out of there, right? And a lot of people, when they get the bubbles out, they get a stick pin and stick it. Because I have a few bubbles on here, I'm going to show you what I do. And because this right here, absolutely, let's see if I can find my little stick thing here. And it all depends. If you know you're going to put some jewels on top of that, it might not make a difference. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these spots, I did not plan to put jewels on. And you know I wasn't going to put jewels on her face. But clearly by her nose, there's a bubble thing. Let's see. Yeah, just the facial part with the bubbles is really my only concern, because everything else can pretty much be worked with, okay? And here, so what I'm gonna have to do is, and I have a way, I have a way. Hold on for just 1 second, okay? Okay, just to let you know, I'm going to leave it like this for now. A lot of people add some heat. That's why what I'm going to try to do is put it in front of a little bit of heat to see if the bubbles come out. Because some people actually feel like if you put it in the sun or in a hot spot, it dries out the air from underneath the vinyl. And so I will try that process, and I also try to put my silicone wraps around it that I use for my sublimation to press down on it, and we'll see how it go, and I can check on it a little bit later. I may check on it tomorrow. The air will come out of it, and I know that I won't bling over it until that air is out of here. So like I said, we can always try to put a little bit of heat to it, and it'll dry the air up out of there. So hold on for just 1 second. I'm going to put the other picture on the other cup, so hold on. Okay, so we're working on the second cup here, and once again, like always, I get a little bit of alcohol and wipe my cups down just so it the stick, there won't be any dust or particles to hinder the stickiness of the item here. Okay, and so once again, I have my item, I have my design right here, and I'm using the absolute same Cricut tape that I just used on the other one, because the sticks, I love the way this transfer tape sticks. I really do. So let's see here. I want to get it. So, okay, so let's see. Okay, so once again, as you know how I do here, and as we all do, I've just added the transfer tape on top of the picture, and then all you're going to do is what I'm doing here, is just scraping, right? Because I want the transfer tape to pull the picture off. Okay, to pull the picture onto it so that I now can move it and transfer it to the cup or whatever you're trying to transfer it to. Hence the word transfer tape, to transfer it from one thing to the next, okay? So that should be good. I got a good, okay. So now I'm going to take it off of here. Let me show you. You see it coming off on the transfer tape now. All right, so I'm going to remove the piece that it came from. And now I'm going to add it onto the cup here. Oh, it would be great to have a nice little studio set up to show you this stuff. Okay, so once again, with this one, I also have a name that I'm going to be adding. So let's see. Okay, and I do know I'd already decided that I'm going to do this picture at an angle. Actually, I had a picture at an angle of this same lady before, and the person that I'm doing this for saw it at an angle. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep it at an angle, especially when I have words. When I have words, I can either add it to the side of the picture. I can see the thing about me is I try to make your picture so large. I can really make a small picture and just put the name underneath it as well. That could save on supplies too, yes. But sometimes I go big or go home, okay? I'm a bigger go home person on things. Even my jewelry is always big. Look at it. Look at this ring. I got this ring maybe 1 or 2 years ago, and a lady was selling like 5 rings for like $50 or $60 that she made. And so I'm always, on a lot of occasions, I'll try to purchase from really my local people, but I haven't been able to find some local people that do the silver like I like it. And so, and once again, I'm just rolling off, okay? And look, I'm putting my transfer tape because it's still sticky. That's why Cricut has, oh my, I love their transfer tape. So when the person drinks, she's going to be holding it in this hand, and there she is. Don't forget, I'm going to bling her out, bling her to the nine. I'm going to bling, bling, bling her. And then I'm going to add her name across this way so that you're going to see her name right here. I'll just up here and just bling her name from this part on at a slant. I do a lot of slant and cattle cornery stuff. So anyway, she has some bubbles in her as well in her hair, but see, I know that all of those bubbles will be covered up with the studs. So that piece I'm not really I'm not concerned about. If you're going to cover it up, yeah, that's not anything to worry about at all. It's always going to be the ones that seem to don't want to go down. It's just like, what is that about? If you not get these bubbles off of here. And the funny thing is, that's why I let it sit overnight off the cup so they can get some of its bubbles. But I do notice that once you put it on a product, I just moved it out of the way. Once you put it on a product, sometimes that's when it will bubble. So for me to move it off of here and then put it on here, sometimes you'll know it's bubble here. And I don't know what that is. I don't know. Maybe it just can't breathe once it gets onto the cup, you know? So we're gonna work it out some kind of way. It's a bubble right here. Let me see if you can see it. See that bubble right there? So let me try. I don't have a stick pin. I got a million stick pins across the room. I got a million stick pins across the room. You want to be able, because this is not the smallest tip. This is not as sharp as that stick pin. And I got some new stick pins. Hold on for just 1 second. We're going to try it on screen. Hold on. Okay, so I have a stick pin. I have a new thing full of stick pins. Not for the purpose of this, though, but just so I can have stick pins in the house. So I'm sticking a little stick pin piece in there, right? Now let me see if you can see how let's see if you can even see the bubble piece. Can you see it? Yeah, you can't even see it on here. But what I'm gonna do is just get my press down piece. And see, that's pretty good. It was able to get out. You can still see it. Let's see. Hold on. Because you're trying to find a way for that air to escape from there. So that's why you put the little stick pin. And it's doing pretty good, actually. That only means I have to have that jewelry gonna be big and bold. Listen, I'm gonna have to get that, have some nice big jewelry to cover that because I still see it. And once you put it in some heat, have it in a hot situation, it may absolutely work out. Sit it in the sun. Just sit it in the sun. I have a tendency to sit it in overnight with something, and it usually works out so beautifully. It's like you can't even see where it was. I love that. Okay, so yeah, this is working out great. So I don't push that too far down. Let's see. What time is it? 24. Okay. So we get to the end of this because I won't be able to finish it while I'm on here. Plus, it's 30 minutes. But I'll be able to show you how things turn out a little later. I'll try to do another video tonight, which I usually try to do one around 7 or 8. And I said I was going to do them earlier, but that never happens. I don't know why. We don't know why. Okay, so once again, I'm going to but where's the other cup? Other cup, where are you? So these two beautiful ladies right here, I have them on the cup, and I'm going to let them dry out. I will come back. I'm going to add the names on it so that you can see how I'm going to put the names on them. This particular lady here, I'm going to add hers on this side of her. So you hold her, you see a little bit of her name, but it's going to be so cute. And this one here, I'm going to have her kind of underneath because I have her more slanted than I have her. So isn't that cute? They're so awesome. And like I said, when you bling them out and personalize them for someone, it's such a wonderful treat. And you know I'm going to get jiggy with the doggone jewelry, don't you? I'm going to just let you know right here and now. We're going to get jiggy and do exactly what we do when it comes to blinging it out. Because here again, I like bling, bling, bling. Okay? So thank you so much for joining. Of course, I usually have to have my spectacles on. Like I said, it's so crazy. My vision can see all the way down there. I can see a squirrel go get a nut on top of the tree right now. But right up here, it's just like, okay, what are we talking about? And I have on my latest prescriptions. I keep the latest prescriptions. So that lets you know things do happen with your vision sometime, okay? So anywho, once again, my girls, and I say they're my girls, but they're going to be somebody else's girls once I put their names on them, bling them out. And I want you to see the end product because I more than likely with these, I am going to add some candy to it, and I am going to either put it in a bowl or, yay, ooh, I got a good idea. I got a good idea. I'm going to show you. Yes, I am. I'm going to show it to you. It's something that I've been using a while, but I stopped using, but it would be so cute for them. It would be so cute for them. So anyway, thank you so much. We'll see you a little bit later. I'm going to go in and put these in front of a little bit of heat, and I'm going to put a silicone wrap around them. Okay? Put a little silicone wrap to try to get these bubbles out because we got the bubbles got to go. The bubbles will go. It all depends on how quickly we can go. So if I go ahead and get it started now, I can set them in the sunlight. Here again, one thing about vinyl, most people tell you to put heat on them and it'll get rid of the heat. It's just like tint on your windows. When they do car windows, you can, boy, that pollen came through there quick. So anyway, with the vinyl on your windows, they use heat to get the bubbles out of the tint. So it's the same thing. You kind of use the heat to get the bubbles and the air from behind the vinyl. Okay, so it's the same premise. But don't use. I would not use. I have a heat gun. No, you're gonna melt it now. Maybe a little heat from. You have a little small heater. Like I said, the sun sitting in a nice clean window would be amazing. Okay, so we'll get back with you. It's 28 minutes. Please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, and definitely share it with other people because here again, I enjoy doing this. I know that there are a lot of videos out there, but if I was able to go ahead and turn this into a business to get capital, you can too. I mean, you might not want to do the cups. You know, you might want to do shirts. There are a million shirt vendors in the world. I cannot worry about other shirt vendors. Some people will say, well, there's so many out there. I cannot say that there are other ladies out here or other companies out here that bling cups too. That's how I learned about how to do them. And it does not stop you. It's how you put it out there, your energy, your good energy, your positivity, and wanting to make your business number one that will bring you to the top. And so I work with it. Some days the sales might not be great, and then all of a sudden they're amazing. You know, so that's how it goes. And And a home business or a business that doesn't have a bunch of overhead is, to me, is one of the best ways to start, except that you have to have a place where people can consistently know where you are. You just can't. I do so many pop-ups, it's like I'm thinking about just getting in one spot where they always know where I am. They can always come to me and just know that they can get a gift here right away, you know. So amazing. So thank you so much. We will see you a little bit later. Have a blessed Thursday. Peace.